My name's Nitasha Kaul. I'm an academic and a writer, and I'm right now here at the British Council Library, and it is a brilliant space. So it has been a pleasure to walk through the library, and I can only look at the books that are here and that people haven't checked out. And based on that, I have some recommendations of books. This is my first pick. It's Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass. Walt Whitman was an incredibly powerful poet, late 19th century America, transcendentalist, wrote the most beautiful poems, and one of them especially is called O Me, O Life. Please read it. My second book is Rumi's Spiritual Verses. You've all heard of Rumi, no doubt, somewhere, somewhen, but the wisdom is eternal and amazing. Anytime that you find yourself facing something difficult, remember Rumi's lines. If you hurt at every rub, how will your mirror be polished? My third pick is a collection of poems by a poet called Wisława Szymborska. She is a Nobel laureate, and her poetry is sharp, acerbic, powerful. My fourth pick is this book, which is big. And it's big because it was radical and powerful for its times when it was written in the middle part of the 20th century. It's by Simone de Beauvoir, an incredibly important philosopher and French philosopher. And if you've heard of Jean-Paul Sartre, you have to have also heard of Simone de Beauvoir. This book is called The Second Sex, and it refers to women as the other of men and how that comes to define women through a negation and a lack, and how that plays a role in society and in representation. So one of her, this powerful line that one is not born but becomes a woman. My fifth pick is a book that I read it a long time ago, and I just chanced upon it at a bookstore, exploratively just browsing. It's called A Tale for the Time Being, and it's by an author called Ruth Ozeki. It's got an interesting narrator. One of the main voices in the story is that of a little girl, and the story moves between physics and philosophy, and it's often very meditative but interesting. And it's about her grandmother, this girl. They're all part of that story, and it's about the interconnectedness of our lives. So it's something that will leave you with a lot to think about. That's my fifth pick.